This is a funny way to start off this game. In the game room, this was the conversation. MBL said, "Give me color, you can't change," and Viper said, "Too late." So, in game 1 and 2, MBL stole yellow from Viper, and I guess Viper was the host now, he's the captain now, he stole yellow, and MBL's like, "Wait, hold on a second, give me your color, you can't change it," and Viper said, "Too late." So, Viper's yellow now, so he'll be at full strength, I guess. But in the gray, we have MBL, he's playing as the Goths. And funny enough, Viper is next door to him, and Viper is the Britons. This will be interesting. Then it's Byzantines for Tato. Byzantines can be beastly. Glad to see that Civ in this event. And then Hera's in the green, and Hera's playing as the Spanish. Now, I don't know why it's lagging right now, because we're casting this live. They must have paused it. Okay, so if we've caught up to the pause, it should be fixed. There we go. Cool. Okay, so a common strategy on Hideout is to go forward with man-at-arms and towers, and I'll tell you why. So, players share the wood line in the center, and positioning is going to be hugely important because there's one easy wall off. Oh my god, look at this! They're both laming each other. Watch this. Dum-da-dum-da-dum, just stealing a boar. Stealing a boar. Oh, hey, what's up, Viper? Hey, that's my boar. Wait a second! What is MBL doing? Is he trying to block Viper's scout, who's laming his own boar, while he is stealing Viper's boar? I've never seen anything like this. Can he do it? This would be play of the month, play of the year. No way! No way! What a beast! What a beast! MBL is a freaking god at this game. Oh my god. Anyone else would have just let Viper pass and they would have traded boars. But MBL said, no, 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 not today. That boar? That's mine. Oh my god. I've never seen anything like that in my 5 years of casting AoE 2. That was so sick. And after already being up 2 games. So to the person who asked, is there any chance that MBL doesn't play for Aftermath? I think that's your answer. Holy crap. So now Viper's down a boar, he's down a scout, and he will be up against Goths. Woo! Oh. You know, we can't top that, though. That's the thing. The rest of this game is going to be extremely boring. I feel like Secret should just resign now. And then this will be one of the best YouTube videos ever. Like, what if the rest of this game sucks? I don't know. I mean, I know my YouTube title is going to have something to do with a boar. But there's more game to be played. That was unreal. I'm sure that will be clipped. I'm sure that will be everywhere. Well, anyways, the matchup in the south is pretty bad for Viper if MBL gets to Huskarls. However, Goths have many big bonuses like Britons have many big bonuses like cheap TCs and extra range crossbows. But back to my explanation on why people forward on this map, because a Viper, for instance, he could go forward, he could pressure and tower MBL, deny both these stones, and then if his forward fails, just stonewall. Then it would take MBL forever to pressure him. Now Viper, he's down a boar, and he's down a scout, so he has no clue what MBL would be going for. He built a barracks, though, which tells me he might be thinking of going man-at-arms. This would be the time that he would build the barracks if he's going for man-at-arms. Tato, he's building a second lumber camp, so this looks like a fast castle build from him. And then Hera is Spanish. I might say Nika by mistake, because Nika played last game. Hera could go fast castle. He might be considering going to Conquistadors. And that would be something that both Viper and Tata would struggle against. If the rest sucks, a boring game. That's one of the biggest plays that you'll see. Don't lame MBL. I don't know how to title it, but don't lame MBL. There's a reason. I mean, I think MBL is his initials, but it could also stand for Master Boar Lamer. So, I think that's a joke he's made once or twice. Okay, so it's up to Viper to respond, right? He's always been known as the King of Norway. He can't have MBL flexing on him like that. That's not acceptable. MBL cannot stonewall his Goths. So that strategy I mentioned is kind of difficult to do. But it almost feels like MBL is expecting pressure. Or sorry, Viper is expecting pressure from MBL. It's like he's waiting for something. Maybe he was waiting for his third militia. Viper will be fine when it comes to food. He has his deer. And I think if he were to go forward with villagers and tower, he'd be in a great position. However, if MBL walls his base up, the men-at-arms will be walled out. So typically you'd have villagers go forward. You know what it is? Viper's eco is kind of fragile at the moment. He can't afford to send forward villagers. Unless he's doing it now. Okay, here we go. So now he's doing it. Yay. Yeah, he's going forward. And fortunately for him, MBL's stones are forward. MBL scout, no. Okay, MBL scout is there. MBL really needs to see if Viper's sending these vills. Will he see the villagers? It's only 2 villagers from Viper. Normally it's 4. Okay, MBL sees the villagers. That's huge. I think MBL will be able to build his own tower. Tato's here to help with the scout, so MBL's scout will probably die now. Yeah, it'll die. If MBL wants, he could maybe build his own tower. He'll be in feudal age. Well, you know what? Never mind. Nah, he won't. Okay, MBL is using the house. You see this? Look at the HP on the man-at-arm. MBL is using the house to attack the man-at-arms. That is a bug. The bug has existed for a long time. MBL does it all the time. That's why Viper stopped attacking the house. So basically, any house but Khmer, if someone's like next to your house or attacking it, you can right-click a unit, and it does 1 damage. Watch, let's see if he does it again. I mean, it's a small thing, and it should be fixed. Yeah, look, he's doing it again! Look, they're losing HP! Oh my god, MBL's the most annoying player. He is the most annoying player. Oh my god! And Hera killed Tato's scout! Great teamwork from Aftermath. Yeah, so originally I was going to make a video about this bug, but I figured telling tens of thousands of people that houses attack would not be a good thing. But basically, this bug has existed ever since Khmer came into the game. So we're only tell 2,000 people now. I didn't realize my view count wasn't up here. I think I could fix that, right? No, I can't. Oh, I can fix that. There we go. Now, it works in every age, but this still isn't a great situation for MBL. He's off of his stone. Stone is the biggest thing for him. Now, what he is doing is walking around to build a house and trap Viper in. However, I think Viper could just walk right out of here. Yeah. Oh, and the villager goes down, so... Does MBL not have Loom? He still doesn't have Loom. Clicked up to Castlade without Loom. It's not so good. But at least he did complete the wall. At least he does have a tower to stop Viper from building more towers. The question is, what does MBL do, though, as Goths? Viper's eco is looking pretty good at home. He'll click up soon. He has the position that he would want. He'll just mine stone on the front there. So yeah, I think that bug will be fixed once the new balance comes out. But it's MBL who does it all the time. I just never have seen him... No, I have seen him do it in tournaments, actually. There's nothing better... I've done it as well. It's really satisfying, not gonna lie. There's nothing better than having someone use their 1 HP scout, attack one of your houses to give you the attack sound and annoy you, and then you sniping their scout. Hey, surprise, surprise, buddy. MBL found stone, and he lost every single villager to Tato. MBL walked over to Hera's stone. I was wondering where he was getting that. 3 villagers go down, just like that. Huge play from Tato. MBL is making a siege workshop to kill the towers and get his stone back. So the lane was great, but Tato and Viper, they are ahead, in my opinion. For now, until Hera shows up. We haven't talked a lot about him. Hera, he loves his conquistadors. He'll have 2 town centers, conquistadors, and maybe mangonels if he can afford to do everything at once. But MBL's, he's kind of in trouble. He's really in trouble right now. This might be a mistake to attack the Man-at-Arms, because he'll kill his own gate. And Tato is on the way to MBL's base with those crossbows. Nice sneaky play to go for the one-range crossbows from Tato. I like that. He also will need some type of a response to the conks. To massed archers is probably the only thing you could do. Duck Trouble says Viper didn't even click up. No, Viper's fine. Like, honestly, look at the vill counts between MBL and between Viper. Oh, God! Oh, God! He doesn't have loom still. He doesn't have loom still. MBL! Oh, my God. He could be dead. He could honestly be dead. Okay, kills the Man-at-Arms. But I guess there was no communication between him and Hera? Did Hera not tell him that the crossbows were going this way? I'm not understanding what just happened. Either MBL flat out didn't hear Hera, or Hera didn't tell him, or he just made a really dumb play. Or both? Does he also not realize he doesn't have loom? I don't know, but the TC goes up. Viper's vill count will be 5 higher than MBL's when he reaches Castle Age. And Viper has had a safe eco, so he can go 3 TC boom. 4 TC boom. Viper will have... I'm just gonna guess here. At the 25th minute, Viper will have 25 more vills than MBL. So in 5 minutes, Viper will have that big of an eco lead. Should be pretty insane. Well, it's on Hera now to do some damage, right? Tato deserves the MVP award for bringing his team back into the game with those crossbows. They did so much. I think MBL forgot that he doesn't have loom, guys. He must have forgotten he doesn't have loom. Like, I mean, Hera has a market. They have Carto. I don't understand how a pro player can be surprised like that. There's a TC on the stone for MBL. That's good. He does have mangonels. I don't think Viper will pressure at all. I think Viper will make monks. But I don't think Viper will do anything else pressure-wise. Now Tato's getting loom. And he's been walling inside of his base. Really intelligent play from Tato. And Viper has not had his best day. But Tato's been pretty strong here. And Hera's just, or MBL, sorry, has just signaled to Hera and said the crossbows are here. And Hera is now at Viper's base. If Viper wanted that stone, Viper will have to leave that for now. I think with 2 monks, Viper could get conversions. This is big. 9 range on the monks, 6 range on the conks. Viper's also baiting him in. Now he'll go for the convert. Oh, he'll convert too! Unless Hera wants to run around, these units are trapped in here. Yep, TC. I think you have to delete here. No, delete him. Just delete him. Oh god, that's so bad. Great conversions from Viper. Viper gets 2 conquistadors for free. And you bet he's going to harass MBL with those conks. It was a mistake for Hera to run in. I think that's his one weakness. That is his one weakness as a pro player, is he sometimes is too active with his military. He's like... think of an animal that's too curious. A dolphin. I hear dolphins get stuck in things all the time because they're too curious. So he's like a dolphin. A Canadian dolphin. And here goes the Canadian dolphin again. He loses another conquistador. And then the conquistador he lost turned around and shot the weak one. And now Viper has the conks. Oh no! MBL's probably like, how did he get conks? Okay, it could have been worse for MBL. What did I say the build difference would be at the 25th minute? I said 20 or 25 lead. I was wrong on that. Sorry for misleading you guys. MBL has done a good job to catch up. 56 vills for him. Still doesn't have Loom. He doesn't need Loom. Loom's not important. And Tato is using that very, very cheap Byzantine Imperial cost to go on his way up. He has monks, he has crossbows. I think with early Arbalest and monk upgrades, you could pressure Hera. Now Hera will have more villagers because all of his TCs are working, and none of his TCs are upping to Imp. So his Vill count will spike, but he needs to defend from this early wave of Tato military. Now, I think Viper's boom has been pretty good, but now he's getting boomed on his gold by the 2 Mangonels. He did make a knight, and the knight should kill both the mangoes, but good damage for MBL. Not bad. And Hera goes in to fight! He kills some monks, but he loses conquistadors, and at the same time, his Mangonel will miss. Great micro from Tato again, getting conversions, killing the mango. And once he's in Imp, I don't think that Hera can fight this with Castle Age Conks, and Hera's also not close to clicking up. Byzantines are a real solid pick for this. Hera has made many mistakes with his Conks. There's no reason that there should be enemy Conks running around microing down Mangonels like this. But despite that, MBL's building a castle. He is Goths. Goths are insanely good versus Britons, so Viper might need to play defensive. And I think Viper needs a castle, and I think he needs his own champions. No use making any archers. There's got to be champions for Viper. For Hera, I think stonewalling now would be a great play, and he's doing it. Stonewall, keep Tato away. The Tato won't even help Viper much on the other side if MBL is going full Huskarl, so... There is a point in the game where Byzantines could go for Cataphracts, and then Goths become very weak. But we're not there yet. Oh, the micro from Tato again. Good. Again, perfect. Dodging from both of them. This is nice. Oh my god, that attack round was really bad, though. And Hera's not fully stonewalled yet. Now, I've seen situations where players assume it's fully stonewalled. Will Tato check? Oh, there's a hole. Never mind. He could just go through. Well, it buys Hera a little bit more time. Just a few more seconds. He's getting Loom now himself. And MBL will probably build barracks over here. You see the Vills? And he could help with Huskarls. You know, this has turned into a really close game. I know MBL made some mistakes, but he had that brilliant play. And the power of Goths are about to be shown on both sides. Now, I know most people think that Goths hard counts are Britons, but that's only because you're thinking about the Briton archers. Keep in mind that while Goth champions are very cheap, they are not as strong as Briton champions. So if Viper is able to afford big numbers and get tons of barracks out, which he has done, Britons can beat Goths. Hera's castle, denied. He hasn't had the strongest castle age. It's been very weak, actually. And a forward siege workshop for Tato now. Now, Tato's on stone. I think he's thinking about going towards the not the conquistadors, the Cataphracts. Or as we say on Twitch, the Cataphracts. Chad, help us out. Some people are new to the game, they don't know what a Cataphracts looks like. Yeah, well, Tetrades, the issue is keeping up, right? It's can Britons produce enough? So I think here, MBL's prioritizing Huskarls on the other side to save Hera. MBL doesn't have the resources to research Elite Huskarl Champion, all the things he needs. So Viper, he's actually the one who's going to ask MBL to keep up. And I think there's too much asked of MBL on both sides at the moment. And Viper will get through. Forward castle from Viper. He knows how important the castle is for MBL. If MBL loses the castle, then he can't research Elite Huskarl. Then he can't research Perfusion, all those important techs. Good micro from Hera, by the way, to snipe some Vills at Tato's base. I think there's too much asked of it's Askermath now. Too much asked of Aftermath. That's a tongue twister. Okay, MBL does snipe one trebuchet. Hera's getting coinage. No way. Is he going to full-on sling MBL? Okay, so in this tournament, you can't send resources to your ally until the Imperial Age, until after coinage. That's what sling is. Is MBL about to receive full sling? He is about to receive full sling. But Hera needs stone. MBL might need to send stone, but then he needs stone to repair. Okay, so Elite Huskarls will go to this side. I think the Elite Huskarls can kill Tato on this side, though. Tato is making hand cannon, so it has to be soon. Viper already has champion, though. This is going to be interesting. Oh, the Conks have come back to help. Nice. That's good work. Hera still doesn't have stone to repair his castle, MBL. You need to show up soon.
Selecting random things. We don't want to see the HP of the random barracks. We want to see the info from the UI.
Thank you, Anonymous, for having the balls to say who you are when you criticize me. That's caster's habit because I casted this game for years before Capture H came out. I think it's better if I could select random things and the UI still shows things I want. But you're right, you're right. Yeah, this is the point in the game where Britons can win. Vipers has such a big head start to champion. Elite Husker will stand no chance. MBL will lose his barracks now. Now, on this side, Tato just needs to hold. He doesn't need to win, he just needs to hold. MBL's dead. Viper will get his payback from the amazing lane in the beginning. MBL, it seems dead. He doesn't have food floating, he doesn't have gold floating, he doesn't have champion tech. Britons beating Goths with a big old boom and lots of champions. And now a few longbows will come in as well. So every single time yellow has been used, that player has won. I mean, calling it a bit early, right? But look at these populations. And this is before Tato considers going Cataphracts, which he could do on multiple castles. Great game, though. Another great game. Very interesting one. MBL's got to be kicking himself, though. The losses he took in Castle Age set him too far back, and it's all caught up to him now. Fantastic stuff from Viper. Great comeback. That play from MBL is still sick. The reality is, what are we going to remember 3 years from now? We are going to remember that play from MBL with the boar. Will we remember Viper's comeback victory? Nah. There's been too many of those. Oh, look at this. Harris Conquistadors are attacking Viper's Eco. That won't contribute too much, though. Man, I want this to work for Goths. I want this to work for MBL. But he's not producing out of these barracks. See, that's what I'm checking when I'm clicking the random barracks, by the way. The irony of saying random barracks when people are going for full infantry units. Are they producing from the forward barracks is my question, and he's not. He's not producing from those. Now, that fight was decent, but it has to be better. Hera has 160 villagers. It's full on sling. He's just sending the resources he gets to MBL. That is a lot of gunpowder from Tato. Tato has still not made the switch to Cataphracts. He might be doing it. He's getting chain barding. It's just arbalest and hand cannons. But in the choke points, he'll be okay. MBL needs numbers at Hera's base to win. He needs numbers at his own base, and he doesn't have it. Only 40 military is not acceptable as Goths, and Viper is doing the right thing in killing every barracks that he sees. Killed the ARPs. That's good. But good luck killing Cataphracts. Here they are, all of these majestic beauties. I better see some Cataphracts in the chat as celebration. So rare that you see these. Also very rare that you see villagers killing a bombard cannon. Also quite rare that you see Britons in post-imp beating Goths, but it is possible. Two forward castles. Viper's collecting MBL stone so we could build more. And MBL is massing Huskarls. I love how Viper has stonewalled as well. He's keeping MBL, sorry, from raiding him.
I'm not afraid to put my name on criticism. Gonna call you out.
That wasn't you, Varian. Actually, it might have been you.
Give it some pizzazz.
Can the Goth spam do it? Can MBL stay alive? His population is now below 100. And the GG is called, especially once the Cataphracts show up. What a game, though. What a game. We had the excellent highlight in Dark Age with the lame denial. And Viper said, don't mess with me. I don't need a pick. I just need Britons. Viper is amazing with Britons. But I think this actually comes back to Tato's play. Because MBL defended from Viper. You have to credit Viper for the forward tower, and obviously MBL was unlucky to have both of his stones forward. However, one could argue MBL could have gone for his own man-at-arms, right, with the extra food. But Tato's crossbows were clutch. They killed villagers at this stone. MBL was collecting that stone because he couldn't get any at his base. And they also killed villagers at the TC. So I think, had that not happened, MBL would have had 8 more villagers. His economy would have been in shape. He could have maybe got to champion in Huskarl, and this game would have been very different. Viper, he might have the score lead at the end of this, but I think the reason that Secret performed well was because of the things Tato did. Also, his defense against Hera was wonderful, but Secret, they're coming back in it, guys. The score is now 1-2. So I'll update the scoreboard. I will briefly look at the achievements. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, this was part of a best-of-7 final in a tournament called Two Pools. Since I don't know how I'm uploading it at this point, I'm assuming I'm doing individual games because all the games have been good. And the next game will be uploaded soon. You could always watch the VOD on Twitch. Go to my Twitch. It's below in the video description, and the VOD's there if you want to skip ahead.
I started a fire in my apartment to try to match how lit this series has been. Great cast, and thanks for making my weekend.
Dunk Alarm, I hope your apartment's okay, man. 212 kills for Viper. 73 largest army. It was all about that momentum. And way more food collected for him, more stone collected, and gold didn't really matter, but he had more than MBL. Alright. So Cape of Storms is coming up